Good morning and welcome to a morning show where we are going to talk about something very exciting in the next week or so called Raider Clubs. You've probably seen all of the little sign-up sheets that we have just by the cafeteria and are probably wondering what some of these clubs are. So I'm going to quickly run down all of our different clubs that we have. I'm sure your teacher has or will be telling you a little bit more about Raider Clubs and what they are, but I want to show you the different kinds of clubs that we have. Get you kind of excited for them. So one of our clubs that we're going to be having is a Minecraft Masters Club with Mr. Raymond. This will be in the tech lab. You'll be playing some Minecraft, building some cool stuff in there. This will be one club that you can possibly do. So if you're a big fan of Minecraft and want to play it, if you played it before, if you've never played it, want to try it out, this could be the club for you to do. The next club we have is a really cool club. It's called Bloxels. It's an app that you do with a lot of different toys and different things that you can build. So you see this little grid right here with these little dots or these blocks that are there. And what you're doing is actually you're creating a video game. And this is going to be with myself. We're going to be in the Fab Lab for this Raider Club. It's going to be a lot of fun creating your own video game and actually be able to play it and make characters and everything. Kind of fun stuff. Next, with Mrs. Lily, you're going to be able to play some board games. Everybody loves playing board games. So if you're a big fan of board games and want to play those board games, this is the Raider Club for you. Next one we have is with Mrs. Leiniger. This is going to be Escape the Room. This will be in the music room. If you've ever heard of what an escape room is, that's where you have to try to solve some puzzles or riddles, try to figure out different things and kind of use your brains to think through some problems and get out of the room, which would be kind of fun. Next, with Mr. Hooper, you're going to be having some PE games, and that'll be in the gym with Mr. Hooper. So some PE games in the gym with Mr. Hooper, lots of different activities that he's got set up for you, maybe like an obstacle course of some sort that you're going to be able to kind of run through and do. It'll be a lot of fun. Next, with Mrs. Moody, we have a tinfoil boat challenge. So you're going to be making a boat out of tinfoil and seeing how much stuff you can put inside of it and whether or not it will still float or sink. So your job will be to make the best boat. The next club is an oobleck activity with Mrs. Whipple. If you've ever read the story Bartholomew and the Oobleck, you know what kind of oobleck is. It's a really fun, kind of like slime, but different. So you'll actually be able to play around with that, do some fun things with the oobleck, which sounds kind of fun. With Mrs. Hokema, we have some paper ladybug races. You're going to be making some ladybugs and then racing them. So let's see who's the fastest ladybug. So kind of a fun little art project and a racing project, I guess, there. So sounds like fun there. Next, with Mrs. Ross, you're going to be doing a popsicle stick challenge and creating some exploding boomerangs. Who doesn't love exploding boomerangs, right? So that'll be with Mrs. Ross. Then with Mrs. Brown, there's a Halloween craft that you're going to do. Halloween just around the corner, so why not do kind of a little craft activity to go along with that? So if you're kind of liking the art stuff and you want to do a little Halloween project, that'll be a lot of fun with Mrs. Brown. Next, with Mrs. Guth, we're going to be doing some building activities. Ooh, the mystery between that. So building things, if you're somebody who likes to build things, add stuff to whatever, create things, this could be the Raider Club for you. With Miss Schluckavere, you're going to be making some shape puppies. So maybe you're just a big fan of dogs, and in general, you're going to be making some puppies there. So nice little art project to work on in that Raider Club. With Miss Wildy, we have a kids cooking club, which will be kind of fun. So you'll be making some different things, following a recipe. All of the things that are going to be made in the cooking club are going to be non-baking things, and so you'll actually be able to make it there and try it right away. So it sounds like kind of fun. With Miss Cole, we have a Lego stop motion video club. So you're going to be using Legos, making things, and doing something called stop motion video, which is a lot of fun. So really what it is taking a lot of pictures and putting them together to make a movie. It's pretty neat. So you're going to be doing Legos while you make the movie. With Mrs. Ingram, you're going to do a spaghetti tower challenge. So we're going to see how high or what kind of a tower you can make using spaghetti and marshmallows only. So kind of another little building activity there. Kind of a fun little activity as well, using some things that you probably wouldn't think about using to build a tower. And our last Raider Club that I'm going to go over is with Mrs. Blue, and that will be Brain Breaks and Games Extravaganza. So you'll be doing some different brain breaks and then also playing some really cool games that Mrs. Blue is going to teach you, and that will be in her room. So those are all of our Raider Clubs that we have. You have lots of choices to choose from. All of our clubs that we have 16 of them. You can have 12 kids in each club. So starting today, your teachers will be pulling a couple people at a time, or maybe about 5 at a time, to decide what club they want. And it's kind of a first come, first serve. So if you pick your club and it's full, you'll have to pick something else. Okay, so clubs will get picked fast. We'll have these same clubs each month, or each time we do Raider Clubs. It won't be every month, but every time we do Raider Clubs, we'll have these same clubs. So if you don't get your first pick this time, no worries. Maybe next time you'll get a chance to pick it, because we'll do Raider Clubs several times this year. So I hope you get what you want. I hope you pick a really cool club, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it next Friday when we do our very first Raider Clubs. So with that, I'll see you later and talk to you again sometime soon.